Hello, so this is about 10 hidden signs of poor mental health to never ignore. More and more adults are reporting mental health issues. Organizations across the world are producing helpful guides on how to recognize mental health problems with your friends, coworkers, and family. The warning signs that someone is struggling with their mental health should never be ignored. In fact, some symptoms of depression and anxiety may well signify other conditions such as bipolar disorder. Finally, there is also an urgent need for more recognition. According to research, over 77% of employees in all walks of life experience mental health issues, while their managers feel under-equipped and underprepared to help them. So, I have the 10 signs, and I'm going to talk about each sign as I recognize them in either myself or in other people. So, here are the 10 signs of hidden signs of mental health. So, isolation. Right now, with everything going on in the world, people might be just like, okay, well, they're isolating, they're staying home. But this is also talking about social isolation. So if everything, like you call a friend, oh, I'm just not in the mood to talk, and I'm just not in the mood, and this like continually happens, it might be a sign of some mental health issues. Or I've got a headache, and they keep having headaches every single time you want to talk. So that's kind of one sign that something else might be going on. I mean, they might just legitimately have headaches, but there might be something else going on. So, two, lack of personal hygiene. When people are having poor mental health, they don't feel the motivation to take care of themselves. So it's like, I could shower. I don't really feel like it. Why should I shower anyway? Blah, 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 blah. So that's just kind of an example of that. Number three, fatigue, or just tired. They're seen tired all the time when normally they wouldn't. I think it's important here to say normally they wouldn't, because like sometimes, like for example, my boyfriend, he stays up until about 6 in the morning, goes to bed, and then doesn't usually get up until really late in the afternoon. But that's normal for him. His meds make him tired of the day, so he takes naps, and that's normal for him. So that's not really a sign of his mental health as anything else. Whereas if I was asleep all day, for a couple days, and that might be a sign that something's amiss, something's up. So four, changing moods. So their moods seem to change. If they usually have like a happy demeanor, and like now they're like or the opposite, if they're normally like in the middle, but for some reason the past few days they've been up here and they've been go, 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 go. That could also be. So risky behaviors, common with many different mental health issues. The ones that I know the most about are borderline personality disorder and bipolar. So as I mentioned before, if they have this really high mood, during this really high mood, they might be extremely motivated to do things that are extremely risky. Or during this really low mood, they might do things risky, such as drinking, stuff like that. Six, self-harm. I think this one's kind of self-explanatory. Someone's harming themselves, but like if they're physically harming themselves, then it's kind of obvious. But if there's other kinds of self-harm, so like kind of ties into the risky behavior. So like if they're harming themselves by putting themselves in dangerous situations, they may not be harming themselves, but they're putting themselves in the situation to be harmed. Seven, trouble concentrating. Tasks that normally they'd be able to do. Once again, it's that basis of normal, because everybody is different. Physical symptoms, headache, shaky, clammy hands. They might feel heart palpitations. These are all common signs of anxiety, for example. So it's not unheard of to have physical symptoms that go along with mental health symptoms. Running away from responsibilities, so they just don't feel like dealing with anything. They just want to. And then number 10 is social media posts. So a lot of people with social media nowadays, like their posts may get progressively negative. So just keep an eye on what they normally post versus what they are posting now. So final thoughts. Mental health awareness has made great progress over the last few years, but it still has a long way to go. Many people think that just positive thinking can cure all mental illnesses, when that's clearly not the case. Furthermore, discrimination against mental illness is rife in many workplaces. If people know more about mental illness and the symptoms of poor mental health, this is the first step to creating a culture of helping and understanding others instead of ostracizing them. So, thanks for watching. Hello. So this is the end of another one of my videos that I've been making for myself mostly. I've learned a lot of different skills, and also been able to do some of the ones I already knew. Like, I knew how to pump gas, but being able to do it step by step was kind of interesting. Same with laundry. So even though I'm doing these for myself, it does help me. If people, like, subscribe, whatever. If you like the video, comment. If there's a topic that I didn't think of that might be interesting, just let me know. I might do it if it's something that, interests me. But that's all. So thanks for watching.